Hi, it's Kimberly with Seattle Lux Homes, here today to share my recipe for the holidays. Why? Because one of the joys of homeownership to me is about having a place to gather and about creating traditions around food. And a couple years ago, we started making dumplings on Christmas Day. It's a great recipe to make in advance, and it doesn't take away from your morning. And after all the presents, you can sit down and create these beautiful dumplings and enjoy them for the rest of the day. So what you'll need is a pound of meat. I chose pork. You can use beef or chicken or tofu if you prefer. You'll need Napa cabbage, cilantro, 2 eggs, green onion, ginger, soy sauce, sesame oil, and of course, your wrappers. So to start, I take the Napa cabbage, slice it up, thin pieces, and salt it. It pulls the liquid from the cabbage, so you let it sit for 5 to 10 minutes, and then you end up squeezing it to really get the liquid out and add it into the meat mixture. And then you want to add everything else. So you want to add cilantro, the green onion, the ginger, 2 eggs whisked, sesame oil, and soy sauce. After you mix all of that, make sure it's really well combined, and you can set it aside for when you're ready to go. Okay, it's time. Everyone's getting hungry. Make sure you have a baking sheet out with parchment paper, and everyone has their wrappers and a little bowl of water. So what you do is you take a wrapper and place it in your hand, take the tip of your finger and dip it into the water, and then just lightly moisten 2 edges of the square. It's really fun to see everyone have their own style and flair on how they want to make the shapes. The way I like to do it is pretty traditional. I just wet the edges, fold them together, pinch them lightly, because to me, that's just a perfect little packet of goodness. So when everyone's done and ready to go, you get your fry pan out, put a little bit of oil on the bottom of the pan, and when it's ready and hot, you brown both sides of the dumpling. It doesn't take more than a couple minutes. And then you add a couple tablespoons of water to the pan and cover. And that way it ensures that everything gets steamed inside, cooked really well. The skin becomes a little translucent, but still has a little bit of crunch too. And voila! You have a gorgeous meal that everyone participated in. And it's so much fun watching everyone picking out the dumplings that they made with their signature fold. It's a really fun tradition. Can't forget the dipping sauce. Less is more for me, and I love to keep it simple. Soy sauce, rice wine vinegar, and a couple drops of sesame oil. You can add a little bit of red pepper too if you like the spice, which I do. So hop onto my site at SeattleLuxeHomes.net for the full recipe and video, and browse some homes where you could be thinking about your next traditions. Happy holidays.